Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I will be talking about my opinions on the Encore Season 1, Episode 5, and it's called Heavy is the Head Full. Um, I wanted to review Episode 4, but I think YouTube took down that episode, so I'm reviewing Episode 5. Um, So yeah, let's get into this. So the first part of the episode I thought was just like really just drama filled right off the bat because Fallon, Felicia, and Keely are all in the kitchen making breakfast and stuff like that, and they're already talking about Aubrey not doing her queen duties because as you guys know, if you've seen or if you have been caught up with the episodes, Aubrey is not doing her job. She's kind of like just backing out of it. I think she has given up on being queen. And in my mind, I think that Aubrey does not think that this whole group is going to work. So she's checked out. So apparently, Aubrey overhears Fallon, Felicia, and Keely in the kitchen talking about her. And yeah, it started off as a hot ass mess. So after the whole eavesdropping that Aubrey participated in, I feel like whenever you do that, whenever you try to listen in on somebody else's conversation, you're always going to hear something you don't like, I feel like. But whatever, I guess that's the point of eavesdropping, I guess. But anyway, so Aubrey goes outside with Misha out in the patio, in the beautiful patio area, and they discuss like um how Fallon and Felicia is taking over and that Fallon and Felicia wants everything to sound like a cherished record. And so Aubrey was just like telling Misha all of this, and Misha, um, which this caught me off guard with Misha because in the last episode, Misha and Fallon and Felicia did make up, and they said that they would be moving forward with everything and kind of letting things go. But I also heard in the last episode from Misha after the reconciliation with Felicia and Fallon, the cherished twins, um, that Misha doesn't really trust them. But I think it was kind of wrong for Misha to backpedal and kind of agree with Aubrey. I think Misha should have just let it go and let Aubrey explain what she had to explain because at the same time, I feel like Aubrey can be very manipulative and she wants people to agree with her. Definitely when Aubrey feels like she's been, in the corner with all of the girls and stuff like that, she wants somebody to agree with her. So I feel like Aubrey really has been confiding with Irish and Misha. I feel like they formed a little clique. So it's kind of like Irish, Misha, um, and Aubrey as a clique, and then I feel like it's Cherish, the Cherished twins or whatever, and Keely has formed a pact. And then I feel like, other than that, the other girls have just been trying to ride with it and go with the flow. But I feel like there's like two cliques in this whole scenario, and I don't like it because I feel like everyone should be working together, and it's just like making the process really difficult for everyone because things are so catty with these two cliques. Um, but yeah, again, I just felt like Misha kind of flip flopped, and yeah, in the clip, she said she was in the clip with Aubrey outside. She did say that she was on the fence about everything, but I feel like she's siding with Aubrey. Um, I don't know. That Misha character is pretty. She holds grudges. Okay, so this was kind of surprising, but not that surprising. So they did a queen's meeting to select a new queen for the house, and I think there was some sort of tie or something, so they did. I guess they had it where Aubrey had the choice of, announcing the new queen. So, as you guys know, Aubrey and Misha have been talking and they formed a clique. So, Misha was crowned queen. Now, um, I don't really know what to think about this because I feel like Misha is not going to get a lot done. I guess we'll see in the next episode this week, but I feel like Misha's all talk and that's it. But we'll see how it goes. I don't think Fallon and Felicia, I don't think they were happy about that, but honey, the tea is hot. Okay, so obviously Aubrey is really showing her ass in this episode, and she called in Fallon or Felicia, one of the twins, to clear out the air between the he said, she said with Elijah and Aubrey and whatever. So Aubrey said that she was just telling her side of the story and that Elijah confided in her for advice on what was going on in the house, like the dynamics and the songwriting and stuff, and who had more hits and everything. So Aubrey is trying to clear her name, and it is turning into like a he said, she said situation. Aubrey does that a lot. And so after that, I mean, the twins and Felicia, Misha, I think the choreographer and the songwriters and producers are all in the studio. And let's just say it got messy in the studio because Elijah came in. It looks like he was in good spirits as usual. And I guess Fallon and Felicia wanted to clear the air after one of the twins talked to Aubrey about what Elijah said. So the twins went up to Elijah and asked if any of that stuff that Aubrey said about what he said was true. And so he said it wasn't true. He wasn't saying it like that, blah, blah, blah. So that ended up being like an argument between Elijah and Aubrey because Aubrey is trying to cover her butt, and it turned into a, oh, he's yelling at me. Like Aubrey just played the victim and was like, oh my God, Elijah's yelling at me, blah, blah, blah. A huge hot ass mess. And what I think about this is that I feel like for the show, I thought the drama would be between the singers. I didn't think that the drama would be between songwriters, potentially producers now as far as the clips go for the next episode. And it's becoming really, really messy, like on the inside. Like, because at the end of the day, yeah, Fallon and Felicia, they're great writers. They write for Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, big names and stuff. But I feel like once other things are messed up as far as like not having a good relationship with another songwriter, I feel like that can mess up the collaboration, the flow. Um, so it's gotten to a point where now Elijah is mixed up with this girl drama, and I do like Elijah because he is not afraid to say what he needs to say, and he's the only one so far that has gotten into some sort of drama or argument with one of the artists here. Um, but I feel like that's not the last time because I feel like Aubrey kind of pulled him into a lot of stuff and she like had like word vomit or something when she was talking to him about Fallon and Felicia, and I feel like it was motivated where she was coming from an emotional place, so she just like threw them under the bus and everything. And so I blame Aubrey for this. I feel like Aubrey has been the source of a lot of drama lately. It wasn't like that the first couple of episodes, but I feel like episode 4 and episode 5, she definitely was like going off, showing her ass and stuff like that. So I just feel like Aubrey being queen has made it worse for the house. Okay, so there's also drama with the producer or songwriter, this guy here. And he's a very chill guy. And when the Cherished twins and Misha were arguing, um, this guy, and I don't know his name, I'm so sorry, I put it on the screen. He was just trying to tell everyone, definitely Fallon and Felicia, that there are too many cooks in the kitchen and that everyone needs to work together and kind of see where people need to be. And Fallon and Felicia, the Cherished twins, I always interchange them. They ended up walking out and they told the producer, yeah, so you should just do the record then, dude, or something like that. And they walked out. And Misha was still yelling at the twins when they walked out of the room. And my thoughts were like, oh my God, are they getting any sort of work done? And you can tell that the guy that stepped in, again, I don't know his name. I'll have to look it up and put it on the screen. The producer, songwriter, he was ready to go, and you can tell he's just sick of the drama. And then they also showed the choreographer, which is in the room. She's in the room too because she has to know who's on which song. She wants to hear the song because without a song, there's no dance. So it's a frustrating process for everyone, and I feel like the drama and the manipulation and the chaos has now spread to the songwriters, producers, and now the choreographer. And I've seen that choreographer before. I think she's really popular on YouTube. She's like one of the top choreographers. And you can tell by her face, she was very disturbed by what happened in that room. And um, it's just like, yo, y'all have less than 30 days to come up with songs and a dance. And to be honest, coming up with a dance is not that easy, especially from looking at the dance skills of a lot of these girls on the show. The dance is going to be a whole monster in itself. So I just feel like if they can get past the doing the songs, doing the record, if they can get that straightened out, then they can kind of move on to learning the choreography, learning where they need to be. Because right now they're just wasting time and it's just like frustrating for everyone that's involved. Okay, so something really shocking happened on the episode. So the girls went upstairs and went into Keely and Aubrey's room. I think Keely and Aubrey, I think they sleep in the same room. And they come to find out Aubrey's bed is not there. Like, the frame is there, the junk is there, but she's not there. So people are going around looking, where does she go? Where does she go? So long story short, she goes missing throughout the night. To me, I feel like that this was so dramatic. Like, maybe she slept in the basement. It's a big house. I mean, where could she be? You know what I mean? She could be anywhere. She could be sleeping in an extra room. I mean, it looks like they're in a mansion. They're not even in the house. They're in the mansion. So it's like, I just feel like, okay, that was really dramatic. Like, obviously, she's not gone. But at the same time, I feel like it was also dramatic for Aubrey to just uproot her mattress. It's like, okay, so what's really going on? And then she pops up the next day or the next morning to give Shamari flowers for her wedding anniversary, and she also like makes amends or apologizes to the twins and other people, and she also apologizes to Keely as well. And for me, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh my God, it's a great start. It's a lovely start of them actually forgetting what happened in the past, forgetting the arguments, forgetting the disagreements, forgetting the cursing people out and stuff like that, and moving on with what they need to do in the house. But that shortly dwindled down. Yeah, it really dwindled down. As you will find out in the next clip. So, once again, someone is fighting or arguing in the house. Fallon and Felicia are arguing about one of the records because now they're trying to kind of scale the records where it's like, okay, this record goes first, this record goes second, this record goes third, fourth, whatever. And Fallon and Felicia are not on the same page as far as that. So that's not surprising because they're sisters. Obviously, they're gonna argue and fight. They're family. But what was surprising to me was during the commentary when Irish, I believe, I keep messing up her name, but Irish um, made like a shade comment about the twins, and she said she's not surprised that they're fighting, and she's not surprised that their asses are so wide, and that she's not surprised about their wigs. And I'm thinking, like, what's wrong with their wigs? I don't know. On every episode I've seen, their wigs looked on point for me. I guess maybe she had a bird's eye view of their wigs or something, and maybe their wigs were slipping, but I thought they were on point. I mean, but obviously Irish is in the house, so she can see closer into that. But I just thought that was really shady to say something like that. And then there was a comment about that Irish made in the confessional about well, I guess she wasn't in the confessional, but she was like, this was like a side comment. She talked about how wide the Cherish sisters' asses are, and I don't know. I thought it was the norm to have a wide ass nowadays. So I don't know why she threw shade at that, but I feel like Irish is becoming more vocal on this episode, and maybe in the future episodes she will be more vocal because I haven't heard too much from Irish, minus her piggy backing like off of like Misha and what she has to say, but I haven't really heard Irish really speak up like this, so it's interesting and it's very exciting to see what's coming up as far as the dynamic of Irish in her story and how she sticks up for herself because I feel like she's always been like behind Misha. Misha's been the one that's really stirring the pot and letting the twins have it and stuff. And now Irish is vocal too. And I feel like with Irish and Misha, I feel like if they're both vocal, that can be a force to be reckoned with. And yeah, like I said, I'm excited for that dynamic there. So one of the twins were down in the studio with Aubrey and other girls trying to sort out what kinds of songs they're going to put first. And Aubrey said that they don't really have any bangers, which what Aubrey means by bangers, she means like up-tempo type of songs. And so I guess one of the twins heard that and decided to tell the other twin about it upstairs. And then the other twin, which I'm saying this because I cannot tell them apart sometimes. So the other twin went downstairs and basically got up in Aubrey's, not in her face, but the producer was in the middle, as you can see in this clip here, in this picture here. You see Aubrey and then the producer, songwriter, and then one of the twins. And so one of the twins came downstairs to the studio and basically asked Aubrey, "Hey, were you talking mess about our songs?" And Aubrey was like, "No, I didn't say any of that. I was just saying we need an up tempo song, blah blah blah." Long story short, Nisha got into it as well with the twins trying to be a mediator because Nisha is queen now, but she's not really doing shit. And so it's a huge mess. People are just sitting in the studio, just so over it because, once again, people are arguing, they're not getting anything done. Days and days are going by with them not getting what they need to get done. And to be honest, I think the twins are very talented. They are. They're very talented. Um, but oftentimes they're really, really forceful in their approach to everything. And I guess that's just them wanting control and wanting to have everything perfect and stuff like that, or have everything laid out. Um, so who knows what's going to happen in the next episode? I think in this season they will have about 10 episodes. But anyway, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And like, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video this week. Bye.